And so, how do we know how we're doing? Right? Like, how do we actually understand what is our entity authority? Is our content correct? How are we showing up on other websites? And so, we want to figure out how we can understand this. But the first thing we need to do is actually understand like how we're ranking and how we're showing up. There's a whole bunch of audit tools out there. We have our own on catalyst.com/AEO Audit. But what we want to do is we want to actually see which engines are citing the company, what pillars are being scored. So entity, content, distribution, and crawlability. What's working, what's not. Usually entity authority is the thing that we see kind of trailing behind. What those exact sources are, the voice share. And then what we can do is we can take all of this information and actually put it into Claude Cowork to understand how we can then make some changes. So I'm going to actually run us through with our brave volunteer bow merge. So I went ahead and just I'm going to put in some placeholders, obviously making some assumptions here, but putting in your website. And what this is going to do is it's actually going to build first synthetic profiles. So like, who is the buyer that's actually buying this product? Building like personalities or personas from them, and then understanding what their search queries might be. It's then going to run those searches through. You can see it just went from ChatGPT to Claude to Gemini, Google AI Overview, and it's actually running these search queries to see what is showing up when you ask these search terms like we did initially. And this is doing it 200 times. So you get a really unbiased result. It's also doing things like going to your website, looking for technical statistics and technical data. And you can see we have this awesome little email gate, but no worries. If you just put in your email, Catalyst, you'd think I'd be able to spell that by now, then you can unlock it and you can start to see. So this is real data from BowMerge, and you can see, what's working and what's not. The machine makes a little bit of a estimate based off of average contract value. That's probably the one that I just say, like, put a little asterisk next to it. It's estimating as best as possible. But you can see we get this score breakdown of how much are you being recommended. So this is how often AI names you when buyers ask. How credible are you? So how many third-party sites are actually showing and giving you authority signals saying that you're a valuable resource to look at. How readable you are. So this is how crawlers can reach you and read you. So this is a little bit of technical plus your content. And then substantive. So are the things that you're putting out there original? Is it just a regurgitation of other information? Is it AI generated? Those types of things. And it gives you this kind of AEO score. Again, you can see coverage by engine, how much. So again, when it ran all through those searches, how much ChatGPT referenced you, how many times Claude did, Gemini, Perplexity, and Google AIO, because each one kind of ranks things differently. And so it gives you a good understanding of, where to go from there.